Hello, Stampers. Happy Friday. Friday Funday. Okay. Just giving it a minute here to get people notified. Hi, Sandra. Thanks for joining me. Glad to have you. All right. Gonna be playing with the gorgeous new in colors today. If you've seen them already, what is your favorite color? I'm gonna be showing them all in just a minute. Hi, Sue. Thanks for joining me. I hope it's a little warmer out in Siletz than it is here in Newport. It's beautiful, but it's just chilly. In fact, the heat's on in my room right now. Okay, so this is my new host code, as lovely as it is here on this piece of paper for May. So if you shop with me, please be sure to use that code for any orders under $150 at checkout. There's a place to put that. And if you spend $35 or more before shipping and taxes, I will send you a thank you gift the following month because I appreciate you shopping with me. Oh, Sandra, you're in Maine. It's finally nice there and no wind. It's been a little windy here. I don't know. I know there's been some tornadoes going on in places. We don't have that kind of wind, but it's just been breezy. All right, so let me bring in the new in colors in case there is someone that hasn't seen them. There goes my phone ringing. It's been ringing all day with unwanted type calls. Okay, so we have the pretty new Pale Papaya, which is a nice peachy sort of color, and Fresh Freesia, which I think is just gorgeous. And this is the cardstock color I'm going to be using today. Polished Pink, which I love. Soft Succulent. This is a really nice green. Ooh, I hope that I'm not bouncing the camera around too much. I lowered my stand so that my phone would be a little bit closer so you could see better. And this is a really nice dark green, evening evergreen. I think this will be a really nice color come the holidays for doing trees and just Christmas colors and things like that. Okay, so those are the new colors. Which is your favorite? I'm going to show you quickly the card that I'm making today because I used the Polished Pink. I used all of the in colors. That is the focus of today's card. Sandra likes the Freesia. It's really gorgeous. And I even did a little bit of fun on the inside there. Okay, so let's get started. And this is what the cardstock looks like in the Fresh Freesia. Ooh, I'm getting a really bad shadow, I see. Maybe not, maybe it's just on my phone, because when I look at the iPad, it's not too bad. Okay, so that is the cardstock, and then I've got some parts and pieces here for the stamping. This is the one for the inside, and this is the one I'm going to cut the front die with. Okay, so the stamp set that I'm playing with, this one's new. It's called Color and Contour. So there it all is. It is a two-step stamp set, and it's got some really nice sentiments with it. And then let me look or show you what they're doing now for the inside of the clear stamps. They stick right on the case. They've made the label of the case go clear around to the back, and then they printed the designs so that you can see where to put your stamps, and you don't have to put them on the carrier sheets anymore unless you want to. So I hung on to my carrier sheets just in case I change my mind, or if they don't seem to stick good enough to the case. We'll see how it goes, but I really like the idea of them sticking on the inside of the case. Plus, with the design being stamped on there, you can see which stamps you have missing. And, and I've got 2 missing because I've got them mounted on the blocks already. So I like that. That's new. And then the coordinating dies are really nice. Look at all these here that you get to go with this set. I absolutely love the scalloped border one, and here it is cut out so you can see how that goes. I just love that. And then there's just varying sizes here. This one's got little dot type stitching. This one has regular stitching. This one's got like a long stitch with a dot. And then this one is so cute, it looks like eyelet. This is the one that I used on the inside, and I will on this card too, the inside piece. And then it's got the 2 pieces that cut out the 2 different flowers. Okay, let's get going. So I'm going to use this, and I've got a piece of white here, and I'm just going to hold that in place with a little bit of Post-it tape, and while I'm at it, I may as well bring in that border die. And let me grab another piece of tape, and I can do these both, and they'll be done. All right, so I'm just trying to kind of match it up here evenly. It's really easy because you just get your little scallops going right along the bottom, and then it's just the pieces that hang over the edge there that you want to match. Okay, I'm going to run these through my machine real quick. Oops, I guess I better clean all these little dotties off my plate. My plate is so warped. I've got some new ones, but I just like to get as much use out of these as I can. And it's still working, but it's terribly warped. And I did want to give one tip. When you're putting a die that has, that's, you know, rectangle or square or whatever, always put it in your machine so that it starts in at like a corner edge if possible. Even if you just put it in at a slight angle, that way it won't warp your die. Because if you put it in like this so that it's going, rolling in this way or this way straight, it's going to kind of create a little bit of a warp along here or along here. So you want to kind of put it in a little bit cockeyed. Must be about dinner time where you are, Sandra. All right, and isn't that cute? That's going to be for the inside. I love these dies. Okay. The other thing about using when your plates get old is they get all those little tiny slivers of paper in them that come out on your paper when you cut. Okay, so I'm not going to do those just yet. I do have some stamping to do on this piece. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to use this stamp right here. And not this one. And I'm going to use the Evening Evergreen because I wanted to put all of the colors, the new colors, into this card. I love these dotty kind of stamps. And I'm just going to I don't really want it out on my scallop part. I just kind of want it around the flowers. So I think that's going to be good. Oh, I have something else to show you. I got finally the Stampin' Scrub. So I wanted to show you what it's like. I love it. So it's in this case. And on this side it has, let me get it up here so you can see, little water drops. And then on this side it's got the sun. So that's just to show you that this is going to be your wet side and this is going to be excuse me, your dry side. And then I wanted to show you the size of the bottle of cleaner that you get. It's huge. Does it say how many ounces? There's 8 ounces in here. And it smells lovely, you guys. It smells like baby powder. And so you just spritz it on the wet side, and I've already done that. And then you just scrub your stamp off on the wet side and then give it a dry over here on the dry side, and it comes out nice and clean. So I love that. I still love my chamois too, but yeah, I really love this. And I love that cleaner. Couldn't believe how good it smelled. I expected it to smell like chemical or something, so I was really pleasantly surprised when I sprayed it out and it smelled like baby powder. All right, so we're done with this piece. Now I already pre-stamped and cut out most of my flowers here because I just thought that would kind of take a long time and get boring. So I cut out 2 flowers for each color because I'm going to layer them. But I only cut out one of the color that we're working mostly with, which is the Fresh Freesia. And because I wanted to show you how it stamps out. So it's, like I said, the 2-part stamping. Now these kind of have that watercolor look to them where when you stamp the second color over the top, it doesn't exactly line up. and neither does the die. The die lines up pretty good. You have to fuss with it a little bit, but it lines up pretty good. And what I like, this is, does this say it's a distinctive set? I'm not seeing that it is, but it does have the shading on it. Hi, Amanda. So there you can see it has the shading on it. I love that. Okay, so there is that. And then I'm gonna grab my Memento Black. So what I decided to look for on here is there's this kind of squared petal right here, and that seemed to be the easiest for me to line up, even though it's going to take me a minute. But I think it's this one right here. See how that one is kind of square right there, and then there's that square one. I think that is, I need to get over the top better. And then there's two long pieces that maybe it's there. That's kind of looking better. All right, I think we've got it, by Jove. All right, we're gonna go down and stamp. Yeah. So see, it doesn't line up perfectly, but it turns out really pretty. Okay. And then it's kind of the same thing when it comes to the die. You have to finagle it around till you find just the right position. And you'll know when you find it. There's that square one. There we go. Is that it? I think so. So it's that longer squared end one that seems to make it a little bit easier to match up. Okay, let me cut this out real quick. Okay, so now I have two of each of the colors there. And you can look them over and see if there's one that you like a little bit better than the other. And then you'll want that one to be on the top layer of your flower. And I'm just going to put some glue on this one and stick it down. In fact, I think I will do the sticking down of all of them first. And I'm going to be putting my label right about in there. So I will put that one right there. What's your weather like in Utah, Amanda? Okay, let's see. do I want this one down there or up here? I think I want it down here. And then I like that one better for the top. There we go. All right, so now then, I'm just going to take my bone folder and give these a bit of a curve this way. Hi, Karen. And then I'm going to go back and do them the other way. In just a second. I'm going to bring in my dimensionals and pop one on the backs of all of them. All right. Then I'm going to try to just grab the ends without doing it too hard. You don't want to rip them. We're just wanting to give them a little bit of movement here. And then line them up however you want to line them. I wanted mine to be more offset. I didn't want them to be just the same as the one on the bottom. So Karen, I am playing with all the new in colors here. I wanted to have them all on this one card. So I stamped the speckles with the Evening Evergreen, and then the flowers are in all of the other colors. This one is the Fresh Freesia, and the pink one is Polished Pink. This one is the Soft Succulent. And then this color is the Pale Papaya. There we go. Now I'm going to take my Granny Apple Green. I've got the light one here. And I'm just going to kind of polka dot it around in the center of each flower here. Easy peasy. And now let me just set that aside. And let's see here which greeting. I'm going to do You Are Absolutely Amazing. I'm hoping, I think that that will fit in my, I'm going to use the double oval punch. You're absolutely amazing. And then on the inside, I'm going to put thank you for everything. And I need another block. Let me just pull the flower off of this one. And this is going to be on the outside. That's going to be the one that I'm punching. Anyway, I'm hoping I will stamp it and then I'll see if it fits. If it doesn't fit, I might have to go a different way. Obviously, this is not what I did on the first card. Can I get it in there? Well, let me go ahead and punch it and just see what it looks like. It's hanging over the edge a little bit. We'll see. You can still see what it says. I think we'll go with it. All right, so we're doing that, and then there's that. Yes, these are all the new in colors, so these will be good for 21, 22, and 20. I think they, what do they go? 21 to 23, I believe. Let me see what the paper pack says. I think that's what it says. "21 to 23." So they won't go through the whole year of 23, but they're good for 2 years. I think that's okay. And the other ones, there's always the 2 sets. So we've got the Cinnamon Cider, Bumblebee, Just Jade, Magenta Madness, and Misty Moonlight. Those will still be good for through the rest of this year and till the next annual catalog. So they'll still be good until next May. They'll be good beyond that, but they'll be in the catalog that long. All right. And I really love those colors too. I wish they'd just keep all of them all the time. Okay, that's gonna have to tuck under that flower just a little bit. Absolutely amazing. Okay. I think I got a little bit carried away with my glue there. So while we're at this point, let me bring out my little eraser and get rid of that glue mess that I made. I love these adhesive erasers. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. That's where I got mine for $1. There we go. All right. I just have to glitter this up. And I'm just going to use a little two-way glue, something I think most of us all have in our stash. I've had this two-way glue forever. And then I'm going to put some pretty glitter. I just like to make the centers of flowers sparkly. And with that two-way glue, then it doesn't take very long to dry. Yes, those adhesive erasers they just work like a charm. The only thing about glitter is no matter how you try, it's everywhere. But that's okay, because we all need a little sparkle in our lives. All right, now for the inside, I've already cut that border. And here's the thank you for everything, but I also want to bring back that Dottie stamp. And the fresh freesia. I could feel that I stuck my thumb right in that black. Make sure I'm getting this as straight as I can here. Thank you for everything. This would be really cute. Let me see if I can do it without making a boo-boo and sticking it down. But wouldn't that be cute? Coming out as an edge there of your card. There we go. There's the inside. I probably should have, I'll just use glue. I was going to say I should probably have put the adhesive on before I stuck the flowers on. So I will just do it like this. There's always a way, right? And then we've got to add some of the gorgeous new in color jewels. These are so pretty. Every one of them is like iridescent, so I don't know, that probably doesn't show up too well. I guess I can see it somewhat on my iPad, but oh, they're pretty. And there are 2 sizes. I was trying to determine if that was 2 sizes or 3, but it's 2. And I'm going to use 3 different colors. So we're going to go with the Evening Evergreen, and then we'll do a polished pink. Put that one there. And we will do a fresh freesia. We'll do that one right there. And if you just slit the side of your package, then you can slip these in so much easier than having to open the sticky back. And they stay in there pretty good. Of course, if you did that, you know, they're going to fall out. But I keep all of mine in one of those like plastic shoebox things. All right, so there is the card. Very pretty. Let me bring in the polished pink one that I did. Thank you, Karen. So there are the two. Now this one I did, Your Friendship Means the World to Me. Thanks for being you on that one. And then we did the You're Absolutely Amazing. Thank you for everything. So what do you think of the new in colors? I think they're very pretty. Thanks, Sue. These are fun with all the flowers. I saw another demonstrator do something very similar, and I really liked her card and that she incorporated all of the in colors in it. So I followed her lead and did something similar. So yeah, there you go. You can find all of the beautiful new products and the new catalog on my shopping site. So if you don't already have a demonstrator and you would like to place an order, I'd be really happy to have you order with me and to be your demonstrator. And be sure to also check out my YouTube channel. You'll find me as JannaStamps there. And I always upload my videos to there, and there's lots more videos there to see. So thanks for joining me. I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend, and I will be back over on YouTube Tuesday at 5 live then. Okay, see you then. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.